Hello, this is Ed Huck with Keller Williams Realty and the Ed Huck team. I'm here to give you your Monday market update, real estate market update in under 5 minutes. And I know we're going to make that happen for you, everybody, today. Hopefully, everybody had a great Thanksgiving and it's kind of back at work here this week. Let's dive right into this. So it's still a strong seller's market. So if you're thinking about getting off the fence and selling your house, it's still a phenomenal time to do that. And let's dive into some more of the stats here. So new listings. So this year to date, so all the way through November 30th of 2020 versus the first 11 months of 2019, new listings. So the number of new listings available is actually down 5%. So it's part of what's making this a strong seller's market. So there's less inventory compared to last year, and last year was a strong seller's market. Current available homes to buy. So as an agent, how many homes were we out there able to show? This is on the west side, so pretty much everything west of downtown to eastern Lorain County, as far south as like Medina. There's 45% less homes this year than last year to sell. That's why you see things just flying off the shelf. Homes under contract is actually up 6% versus last year. Number of sold is up 1.6% versus last year. Average days on market is down to 46 days. Just to put this in perspective, during the crash, the real estate crash and financial meltdown that we had in 08, it was taking us, the average market time was over 180 days. So you can see this huge swing from where we were back then. Average sale price is up over 9.8% this first 11 months versus 19. So I can tell you, historically, we cannot continue to do that without having a bubble. I don't think we're anywhere near that yet. At least most cities aren't near that yet. Again, this is the average. And interest rates. So we looked at this last week over a 30-year period. I pulled this up just for the last 5 years. It's really just interesting to see they've actually ticked down a little bit in the last week or so. They were hovering at about 2.85% for a 30-year fixed. Now they're at 2.72. Again, this is Freddie Mac, so this is a national statistic. Mortgage rates are also a little bit regional. Sometimes it might be a little bit more than that or a little bit above that. The other thing I want to dive into that I think is interesting too is showings. So I also like to track what's been going on week over week in each price point to figure out where are the buyers at. We are starting to see our normal slowdown. So historically, right near that last week in November, obviously around Thanksgiving, showings will start to taper off. You can really see that's what happened last week. So in each price range here, showings versus the last week. So this is the physical number of showings, and this is the number of showings per listing is 3.5. So homes between 100 and 200, we're tracking at about 3.35 showings per listing per week. Everything's down, except for the interesting part about this is some of the higher price ranges last week did okay. I think some of that might be some people popped into town for the holidays and out looking at some big houses that weekend. That's the only thing I can try to figure. It's going to be real interesting to see what happens this, basically first full week of December to see if all of a sudden we do get back on track and we start seeing the number of showings the same number of showings we had at the beginning of November, or if we are going to start to see our normal seasonal slowdown between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So stay tuned for that. We'll be tracking that. If you want the stats on your specific neighborhood, let us know. Reach out to your favorite Ed Huck team agent. We can get you any of these stats over any time period you're looking for. And this is the kind of data you really need to make an informed decision. So this is the stuff we really dive deep into. And I know most agents aren't doing this or even know how to do a lot of this and don't have access to this kind of data. So it's also still a good time for buyers to buy. Back to that whole interest rate thing. We've also got some techniques that we've been helping our customers negotiate and get good deals on homes that they're making offers on. And if you're in multiple offers, we've got some neat ways to make your offer shine out. So look forward to next week seeing everybody. I've got actually, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna actually be able to look at all of November's stats packaged up versus, because we'll be fully through all of November next week. So make it a great week. Let us know if you have questions. Thanks.